Hey, before we get into this video, leave your questions down below. We're picking one question from each video to answer in the next video. So if we like your question, we'll answer it in the next video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Sunday fun day. You know what that means? Hay day. February 18th, I believe. I'm gonna start the day by unloading the skid tank. Filled it up with treated off-road fuel for the skid loader and everything we run this winter. So I don't know where this video is gonna go, but let's get into it. So what does it mean when I say Sunday is hay day? Well, Sunday during chores is around 10 to sometimes 11:30. We have a bunch of people come and get onesie-twosie bales. So then we're not doing it throughout the week. Skid loader's already running, and it's kind of a pain in the butt dealing with one or two at a time. But when you get 6 or 7 or 8 people and you end up selling a dozen that way, well then it works out pretty good. Before we get too far into this video, guys, we're answering one question from the comment section in every video, until I get bored with it anyways. Last week's video, the question is, what size are our cattle sheds? Why is there gaps in the tin? And if we would build it this way or not. So our cattle sheds, the cow shed that I'm standing in is a 36 by 96. The calf shed to the north, where you guys see the calf videos, is a 36 by 96 also. And then the loafing shed behind me is the monoslope is a 24 by 48. So we have the cow shed right here with 3-inch gaps between the tin. And then on the calf shed up north, just on the north side of this, there's windows in the back side. Which one do I prefer? I prefer the gaps in the tin. We use a lot less bedding in this shed in the summer to keep the airflow. It keeps the air moving, keeps the bedding dry. The one downfall is you get a little bit of snow coming in, but on these monoslopes, as you can see behind me, the front side's open anyways, so you're gonna get snow that way, so it's not that big a difference for snow blowing in. And you know, honestly, the monoslopes really aren't that bad as far as accumulating snow. It takes a lot of wind and a lot of snow, but if I was to build a cattle shed, it would be monoslopes, and then it would be tin would be gap like this for airflow. Oh, I got the bottom 12 on. Going to pull back around here to the new hay shed and put 10 more on top. 22 as normal. Going to the sale barn. So we're out of that third cut grass that was a little bit baled a little bit too wet. So I think I'm gonna throw some premium third cut alfalfa on and see how that does at the sale. Not the sight we normally see February 18th in the alfalfa barn. I got 8 bales of second cut left, and then we're out of second cut alfalfa. We got this one row of 3 high. And then we're in the addition to the barn, which is single layer, 60, 65 bales back there. And then we got the premium third cut and a little bit of first cut, I think 20 first cut bales in the new shed. And we're gonna be out. So what is that? Somewhere around 100 bales of alfalfa left? Probably like 150. Pretty soon we're gonna have to get this stuff ready, get the calving pens ready. We put this stuff in as soon as we got enough room in here. So we'll be setting that up a couple videos from now. Well, we're setting up the auger from the big bin to the drying bin. We're gonna transfer another load of, or another batch of wet corn and get that dried down quick. The ground, I don't have it deep enough underneath this unload, so I gotta pull the wheels off the swing hopper to get it out underneath the auger. And get close enough to the bin, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but we'll do. So we're gonna pull the wheels off, and then I'm gonna have to push the running gear on the auger to the south to get that spout to line up. So it's a little bit of monkeying around, but the more you do it, the better we get at it, and practice makes perfect. So hopefully we don't tip an auger over. Like that, we're transferring corn. So I just tested this stuff. It's actually 17 and a half. So I'll keep an eye on that, but it ain't gonna take much to dry this down. If it stays consistent at that, that means we lost 2.5 points just running the fan for I think 40 days last fall. So fans are the cheapest form to run the dry corn down, but it don't always work when it's really high moisture. But we're gonna get 1,000, 1,500 in here. Then I will turn the stir-aerators on and turn the fan on, and I'll turn the burner on tonight. Well, it's morning. Just got done running, I don't know, probably another 1,000 bushel up in that bin. And the big bin actually is center sump, down to the center sump. So I'll do chores, climb that bin again to make sure there's some space, and then open up the secondary sump on the big bin and empty that out, and then call that good. The corn out of the bottom of the bin is coming out at 14.5, 15, so we can just put wheels under what's left. I don't remember how many bushels quite left in the big bin when just sweeping. I know for sure it's a load, but I think it's almost 2 loads that the sweep's got to take out. 1,500, 1,800 bushel maybe. So we'll do chores, climb the bin, and open the secondary, and hopefully fit it all in the drying bin. Man, this hurts. After spending all that time washing the spreader, it's time for it to get dirty. Well, we're loaded. First load of the year. It's always the worst when you spend so much time washing them just to get dirty again. Let's get hauling. Well, we're to our destination. As you can see, the fields there's no frost in the fields, so we can't spread in the fields. I got to get that stockpile out of there because we got a lot more animals calving this year, and I need the space. So we're just using the spreader to stockpile. If you guys have never seen it, actually a lot of people do this when the snow gets too deep or the fields get too muddy. It is what it is. We don't like doing it. Burning more fuel, more wear and tear, but it is what it is. Morning. February 23rd, I believe Friday. It's gonna be a decently big day today. I gotta unhook the processor. Got a truck showing up to load corn. Probably get 3 or 4 loads out today. And after the first load, I should have a load of bred heifers showing up. So once them guys get here, we'll show them to you and try and keep you guys posted throughout the day. So it is a little chilly this morning. It's been mid 40s all week, and right now it's mid 20s. Everything's rock hard. So maybe we'll try and haul some manure while the ground's hard. See what happens. Well, truck's just about back. I'll load the second load for the day and keep on hauling. Hopefully get 1 or 2 more in. And the new heifers came right when we got done loading the load this morning. So I'll walk down and show you guys them. When the temperature is what it's supposed to be, it's kind of chilly. So the new heifers are the green tagged ones. So they got the the heifer number on them, and then the month they're supposed to calve in. This is actually, you can tell they're just got here this morning. They're going to the far side away from me. But the bottom number on their tag is the month they're supposed to calve in. And some of them are Marches. And March is just around the corner. So we will be calving before we know it, before we were planning. But really, really nice looking group. There were 16 of them. We're still looking for another 10-15 head. Hopefully we can find some. But for now we'll just keep looking. Scraped out and spread the concrete yesterday afternoon. Bedded and threw hay out. And got everything ready for them this morning. So, adding to the herd. Saturday, February 24th, we're fueling the skid loader with fuel, and we're going to try and sneak a couple loads of manure out onto the field. So stay tuned. Let's see if we get in any trouble. The ground's still pretty firm yet. It was below freezing yesterday and this morning, so we should be able to sneak out there at least a couple loads. First load loaded for the day. It's going to be a long season of hauling manure. I got about quarter of this pile done, but we got a big pile from the cow lot on the back side over there. We probably got almost 300 spreader loads stockpiled. So these are them new heifers, looking pretty good, getting more comfortable, and they're getting hungry, so they'll walk right up to us now. Well, I was going to show you guys what's going on, but I can't even see out that window, so I'm sure you can. Sun and dust. So we're out here spreading on this little field. We covered, I don't know if you can see it, really heavy last fall, and we're going to cake it down. Soil test on this piece was pretty bad, pretty low, so I think by the time we're said and done, I'm not going to advertise how many ton per acre, but we're covering her heavy. Beautiful day though. Just pulling out with the last load for the day. As you can see, things are warming up, getting sloppy. The fields are still carrying somewhat good, but I'm going to start tracking a lot of mud because they're sticking to the tires from the field and the yard here. And living on a state highway, kind of got to watch out how much mud we track on the road. And I usually go out there with the skid loader and scrape the tar off. So I think this will be it for today. Well guys, just walking the cow pen. We are starting to see quite a few bags and some loose rear ends. As you've seen earlier in the video, we did buy a group of heifers that will be calving here shortly. So our calving season got pushed up tremendously about a month earlier. But we're having awesome weather, and we got the facilities to handle it, and we're getting very excited. So that'll be it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow along for more.